Welcome back. Today we got Maren Johnson and Lori Schnabel from the Bethany with us to talk about. They're both the directors of community life there at Bethany, and they're talking about this really cool junior volunteer program. To both of you, thanks so much for being here. So let's just start with that. So what is the junior volunteer program at Bethany?
Well, the junior volunteer consists of kids that have probably started about 11 years old and on up. Come on over and help us out with what's going on during the summer. Anywhere from helping out with bingo, maybe helping out with church, bring the people down, going to outings with us if we go out to Walmart or maybe the baseball games, some fun things like that. They even help out with some of the yard stuff, maybe watering plants. But really what the big thing is helping with our residents and visiting with them and having a good time and really getting to know our residents. We
touched on that briefly before we went on air, but just talk about some of the conversations that take place and what the interactions like between these juniors and some of the residents.
It's a neat intergenerational opportunity. The residents benefit, obviously. You get to stay young when you get to be around young people, so they enjoy seeing the students come in and volunteer. And then the junior volunteers, they get excited to get to meet new friends and have new opportunities. And we talk about it at the beginning that it's like a job, so we expect them to treat it that way, though we try and incorporate a little more fun into it so that as kids they are excited to come when they are signed up. And
yeah, just the stories. I'm sure they're playing like cribbage with them too, or
they play a little bit of everything with them.
I love that.
Even outdoor games. We have a fun time with water balloons too. The residents and the kids love that one too. So
do the juniors, they get to pick their hours, or is it okay, I'm going to show up every day from 3 to 8, or how does that work?
We kind of help them pick the hours. Sometimes it gets a little bit long for some of the younger ones to be in there all day to try really keep them occupied. But some of our other ones that are teenagers, boy, they come on in and they help us out with lots of things all day too. It might even be we hand out our calendars, and they're going around and doing that. And there's just so many other things that they can help out with during the day that we just really enjoy having all the kids come on in and help us during the summer.
So do the kids have to go online and they fill out a form, or how do they, and what kind of ages are you looking for, and how many can you even handle?
We can handle as many as will come in and volunteer with us. We have 2 campuses, and so depending on what's closer for mom and dad to drop them off. And we typically recommend about 11. Sometimes case-by-case basis, we'll let them come a little earlier. Like Lori said, when they're younger, the longer shift gets a little long, so we like to be realistic for everybody. And like I said, they can look at our calendar and look at the different activities and figure out what their strengths are. Last week I had 3 that started the first day right after orientation, and I had one guy I said, you want to do crafts, but the craft was later. He did the full sample just by looking at a picture, so they can help us out with projects too.
Get to go to baseball games too, like you mentioned.
Get to go to baseball games during the summer, or we all do go to Walmart shopping. It's very nice. They come along and they're able to push the residents around, help them do some shopping for the day, and just enjoy the day with them, one-on-one with our residents. And
do you have any fun stories you can share, like residents that are like, oh, that young fella did this or that you can share?
They're so proud of them. Some of them will say, oh, I'd like to read. So they'll read to a resident who maybe can't enjoy reading a book on their own anymore. And they just are so impressed with even some of the small, the kid is probably like, yeah, I've been doing that forever. But to the resident, they're just very proud of this young person helping them.
Just to hear that history has got to be just so great for them.
Right.
So
they really enjoy that.
So for young ones out there, maybe some parents watching, go, hey, that sounds like a good fit for my kid. How do they get signed up? Where do they go?
Well, they can go online on our Bethany line there too, or else they can stop in any of our buildings, and we have our applications right there. Can help them, they can fill that out, get hold of us. Our names are right on the application. They can call back to us, and we'll get them in for a little bit of orientation so they get to know the building a little bit and know what's going on before we start them out with volunteering around there too.
Good stuff, you guys. Sounds like fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, stay with us. We got much more coming up. Feeling a little bit stressed out? Well, next we're going to show you ways to relax your brain.